Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. So today we're looking at day 2 of the Halloween events that we have going on. I want to break this down and go through the Golden Frontier as well. A couple of updates. You can see we're already at 10,000 diamonds. We're already at 37-28. So we pushed an entire chapter. I want to collect these up because Celestial Sanctum, we've been pushing quite a bit. 36-48, boom, all the way to 37 right there. Halfway through 37 at this point. Getting a crazy amount of diamonds out of there. 36 is done. The Celestial and the Hippo Tower, pushing those. Chapter 36 is complete, giving us 13,000 diamonds in there. So we just continue to collect the Golden Frontier, of course, making a lot more progression we'll look at in just a minute. And then the Nocturus Atrium. You have to make sure, guys, that you're getting the keys in here. Got a lot of questions out of the video last night about going into the crafting workshop, building and unlocking the rest of the accessories that we have in here. Now, they do come from, and I believe it is from the Fantasy Hut, that you do your keys in here. Now, you get a keys from the daily. You get one key from the daily. You get one key, I believe, from the Pumpkin Siege. Or no, maybe it's the custom request that we get out of there. But Pumpkin Siege, yeah, Pumpkin Siege, we do get one. Now, this is day 2 of the Pumpkin Rescue. So let's see what we have to do. Stun the pumpkin to stop it from moving. Okay, so let's see what we can stun. So we have a stun right here. We have a crowd control. We have a crowd control. We have a crowd control. He, I believe, just has the traps. Shamira is just going to do damage. But, oh, we can only have 2 in here. Ooh, I'm wondering if Gorvo with the crowd control or Raku. I know Raku has a pretty decent crowd control. Let's see what this looks like. Like I said, I know boom. So there's our stun. But I know Raku can root. So I want to see, oh, there we go. So we just had to literally stun at one time. I'm assuming in the challenge it's going to be the same. So make sure, yeah, the pumpkin hasn't entered the center. The pumpkin remained at least one position at 45 and 45. So again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, he's stunned pretty quick. Let me put these 2 in here. So Raku didn't really do too much, but we know Mishka, again, going to have a little bit of stun. There's the stun. And I'm thinking too, with Mishka is going to have a stun as well. Maybe we're just going to keep him right there for the time to stun, because there's the stun of Misha or Mishka. And then, of course, Gorvo is going to do the same. So we got the stun on both of them. Now, I think we just have time to wait out. As you can see right in the middle, there we go. We got the shield up on Gorvo. Starting to move a little bit forward. Got a knockback. There's the stun again from both of them together. We don't want him to go in the middle. So he's moving a little bit in the middle. Boom. Got knocked back a little bit. Victory. There we go. So we did. The pumpkin remains at least 2 positions from the center at 45 seconds. So we got that completed, which again, that is going to yield us the key on day 2. So very easy to get the combination of those. Like I said, you get 1 key from the dailies, and then going in here and doing the voting. For whatever reason, I'm drawing the blank on the voting. I thought it was a crafting workshop. There we go. The gallery. You got to vote for at least 3 pumpkins in here. That is going to yield you your second key. The third key does come from the dailies in here. You want to pick up 2 more of these. And we need some more eyes. Now, this gave us a custom scroll right here, which we can pick some eyes. And I believe she wanted eyes. Oh, what was she looking for in the first day? Custom request that looks dazed. So that, of course, is going to be our eyes that look like they're right here, kind of dazed. These are going to be the eyes to get 3 on day 1, I'm assuming. So let's go to day 1. We'll do the regular pumpkin. We'll do kind of our dazed eyes, and then we'll do the mouth in here. 1, 2, a little more speechless. The eyes look a little more speechless. What is this? Complete set of facial features that looks, oh, day 2 must be dazed. There is dazed. Let's do the mouth in here. Could you make the mouth look more dazed? Yeah, that might be a little bit more dazed. No, see, we're not going to have the mouth in here. There we go. So there's the mouth. So there is the daze. So that is going to be for day 2 to pick up them extra stars in there. And again, day 1, what are we looking? The eye's a bit more speechless. I'm not thinking that is going to be speechless. We probably don't have the eyes yet for day 1. Oh, there we go. No, that's the second day. I was going to say, Yeah, none of these are speechless. I'm assuming, let me go in the fantasy hut again. I'm assuming the speechless would probably be this. I mean, it looks kind of dull, or maybe it is the high, like the excitement eyes. Again, this is going to take a little bit more time to go in here and get them, but we did get day 2 in here. Now the hollow harvest, go in here, make sure you challenge. This resets every day. And I know a lot of players were also saying they didn't score as high as I did in here. Could be based on the hero builds that we have, could be based on a couple different things. But knowing that we're going in here and we're getting candy, this candy is giving us rewards that we're pulling out of the mischief shop every single day. Make sure you're going in here. And again, I've been using them to pull and get all of our resources out of here for the baits. And you notice the baits are gone. So we do have to pick something else. I would probably do red chests in here. Again, looking that it's pretty limited to what we can get in here. And then we'll start buying a couple of extra things down here. Now, in addition, I wanted to update you guys on the Golden Frontier. Now, within here, we're starting to make a lot more progression. I'm really pushing a lot more with the free-to-play account and getting to the point where, unfortunately, we have, and it seems like we've been kind of getting slowed down. We were fighting, you know, a little bit with another league in here. And there we go. We have the leader that we have. Let's hop in the mail, grab our mobilization. And then, again, we've been focusing a lot more on building out the Realm of Shadow. Now, one thing that we noticed within the Realm of Shadow is as you're going through here and you're making progression, we were actually at, I believe we were like number 5 for a while. We can probably push a little bit more. I think we're at the point of, yep, being maxed out on our torches, which we do not want to do. But going in here and making progression, if you are a free-to-play player, you cannot, as far as I'm aware, go and make it all the way through the content that's in here. It will not let you because you do not have the 3rd, 4th, and 5th team. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So when it comes to limited time challenging and you look at the progression board, wait, here is Winter Notch. And you'll notice that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that he has access to. So with these teams, the only way to actually do the expanse is to purchase the item. And again, from my understanding, when it comes to the Vault of Riches in here, this will actually give you more access to more teams, I guess. So looking in here, loot spectator, where was the teams? Maybe over here. So queue expansion, there we go. You got to buy the teams. I didn't even realize that you know, on a free to play account, again, we can't go in here limit 4, so you can buy another 4 teams in here. With the other 4 teams, you'll have 6 teams. 6 teams will get all of the torches, meaning that you're going to get not only be able to put a lot more effort into the teams within here, but you are also going to be able to push a crazy amount within the Mystic Gate, because now the Blessed Flame is going on to 6 teams, 3 teams, 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams, whatever it may be, but that does give you the access within the leaderboard. And everybody that I found on top had at least 3 teams, meaning they bought into and they have the 3rd team. Again, a lot of them had 4 teams, some of them 5 teams, like we see right here. Being able to and having the teams and having access to those teams, my opinion, a little bit disappointed with kind of how we're seeing it, just because, again, there are a lot of players, and if you are free to play, unfortunately, like I said, you're going to be stuck. You're not going to have the ability to actually go in and make a lot more progression within the Mystic Gate, because you're going to be kind of locked outside of there because you do not have access to the teams. Now, when it comes to the Vault of Riches, this is another place that we've been kind of just building them up, trying to get to the point of unlocking all of these resource zones. As you've seen right here, we already have 9 of 9 resource zones. Absolutely want to be pushing this. And you'll also notice right here, we have 2 resource zones that are level 1. You want to drop out your level 1s. You want to make sure, and going back through here time and time again, we're picking up the level 2s versus the level 1s, just like we see with the Abyssal Expedition or really anything else, is you're going to get a lot more resource generation out of the 1 or the 2s than the 1s. Because even when we occupy here, you can see 2150. Then we look at one of the 2s. It is actually going to be 150 and 200. Again, you get a little more out of the larger nodes, and this will continue through the entire Golden Frontier. You'll continue to go through here. You'll continue to make a lot more progression going in here, and also the arms mobilization is up. A lot of players, again, were kind of wondering about that, and my personal results keep popping up, but they were wondering about the mobilization of arms. This, of course, is going to be important. You can see we're already complete right here, but going through and making sure that you're getting these buffs for the team really does make a big difference in making sure, again, that you have the mobilization for all of the players in here, being able to come in here, make a lot more progression within AFK Arena, and of course, going through doing all the Halloween events because you are getting a lot of free loot in there additionally. And then we have the regular events. When you look at the Lucky Wheel, when you look at the Treasure Scramble, the Temple Rift, you have so much that is going on in AFK Arena. It's very impressive to see how much we got. And like I said, on this account, we're already sitting north of 13,000 diamonds. So this weekend for the live stream, we are going to do a viewer summer. It is summons. It has been a considerable amount of time since we've done a viewer summons. So I'm definitely going to pop that up. We're going to do it early Sunday morning, making sure that we hop on there and do the viewer summons. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.